Yes. The question of the seal. Seal means great seal. Now we know when the prince goes out in Tom's clothing, he hides the great seal. He hides the great seal somewhere. Now the king wants the great seal, but it is missing. Nobody knows. Now Tom is the Prince of Wales. He has no idea about the great seal. He does not know. He is the Prince of Wales, but he does not know anything about the great seal. Now, this chapter deals with the great seal. And also this chapter depicts how King Henry manifests his cruel features, cruel qualities. King Henry is not merciful king. He is a killer. Right. The question of the seal. Now take the book into your hand. Now listen to me and write down what is needed. About 5 o'clock, Henry VIII awoke. About 5 o'clock, Henry VIII awoke, got up, out of an unrefreshing nap. What is unrefreshing? Unrefreshing means not very comfortable. Nap means sleep. Now King Henry got up from uncomfortable sleep. Right. About 5 o'clock, Henry VIII awoke out of an unrefreshing nap. Unrefreshing means not very comfortable. Nap means sleep. Right. he muttered to himself, he spoke to himself, troublous dreams, troublous dreams, troublous dreams, troublous dreams, troublesome. Now Henry cannot sleep because he has very bad dreams. When you have bad dreams, you cannot sleep. Now your bad dream is on the way. That is your exam. When you remember your exam, sleep will never come to you. Therefore, forget your exam and sleep well. Troublous dreams, troublous dreams. Mine end is now at hand. Underline. What is this mine end? Mine end means death. Now King Henry feels his death is on the way. His death is right. His death is on the way. So say these warnings. Warning means these symbols or signs. And my failing pulses. Failing pulses means weak heart. Failing pulses. If you have failing pulses, it means you are going to have death. Confirm it. Do confirm it. Right? Confirm it. Presently a wicked light flamed up. Wicked look flamed up. Lighted. Flamed up means lighted his eye. He muttered, please underline, yet will not I die till he go before. Now he is highlighted here. What is this? Who is this he? It is the Duke of Norfolk. Underline. Duke of Norfolk is a person. Duke of Norfolk is king's enemy. King's enemy. Now we found him, this name, when Tom meets the king. When Tom meets the king. Right? Tom also requests the king not to kill this man. But King Henry does not listen. King Henry is not a merciful man. Now King Henry is also about to die. Before his death, he plans to kill Norfolk. Before his death, he plans to kill Norfolk. Presently a wicked light flamed up in his eye. And he muttered, yet will not I die till he go before. His attendants perceiving that he was awake, one of them asked his pleasure concerning the Lord Chancellor. Now Lord Chancellor comes to meet the king for some duty. Lord Chancellor. The Chancellor needs the Great Seal. The Chancellor needs the Great Seal. The Chancellor needs the Great Seal. But no one knows where the Great Seal is. Therefore, the Chancellor comes admit him, admit him. Now king gives the permission. Let him come, admit him means. Exclaimed the king eagerly. The Lord Chancellor entered. The Lord Chancellor entered, came. knelt by the king's couch, sat down by the king's bed. Kneel down, king's bed. Couch means here bed. Now, Chancellor says, now what is the situation? The situation takes place, write down, the situation takes place when the Chancellor comes to the king's chamber. The situation takes place when the Chancellor comes to the king's chamber, right? King's chamber. Now, speaker is the Chancellor. I have given order, Chancellor says. I gave order according to the king's command. My lord, according to your command, I gave the order. The peers of the realm, noblemen, peers means here, noble officers of the realm of this government or state, in their robes, in their costume, uniform, simply, do now stand at, they are waiting. To stand means waiting at the bar of the house. What is bar? This is not that bar, not the liquor bar. This bar means the court of law, the court, usagi. The bar of the house. House means parliament. Now, in the court of the parliament, these people are waiting, where having confirmed, they have decided the Duke of Norfolk's doom. Now they have decided to kill the Duke of Norfolk. Doom means death. Now they have decided Norfolk's death. Now, Chancellor wants King's permission. Now Parliament has decided to kill Norfolk. And they further need King's permission. They humbly wait. They humbly wait, expecting Majesty's further pleasure, King's further pleasure. Agreement, pleasure means, in this matter. The king's face lit up. King's face lit up, lighted with a fierce joy. Happy joy. What joy? Fierce joy. Very fearful joy. Evil joy. Joy of a devil. Devilish joy. This is Henry's evil nature. Cruel nature. He loves killing people. He loves killing people. He loves people's blood. He loves people's blood. He loves to see people's blood. Henry, lift me up. Help me. In mine person, in mine own person, privately. I personally, in other words, in mine own person means personally. I personally will go before my parliament. I will go to my parliament, and with mine own hand will I seal the warrant. I will seal, sign, put the seal and sign the warrant, the letter. Here, warrant means the letter, permission, that rids me of this duke, that Save me from this duke. Rid me means save. Now, king is very happy to hear Norfolk's death. Now, Norfolk will be killed before his death. His voice failed. King's voice failed, went down. Ashen pallor. Ashen pallor. Pallor? Pallor means color. Ash color. Ashen pallor means ash color. Shift the flush. Removed the redness from his cheeks. It means king's face became dark colored, ash colored. It means death. Death is on the way for this dangerous man. The attendant servants eased him back upon his pillows. Attendants put the king on pillows, hurriedly assisted him, quickly helped him with some restoratives. Restorative means medicine. They gave him some quick medicines. Now he said sorrowfully, Alack, alas, my God, how I have longed for this, underline. How I have longed. Long means expected. How I have been expecting this sweet hour. Underline sweet hour. What is the idea of sweet hour? Killing Norfolk. Note it down. Sweet hour means here killing Norfolk. Context meaning, contextual meaning. Killing Norfolk. Killing a man is a sweet moment for this king. Killing a man is a sweet moment for this king. Lo, look, too late. It cometh, it comes too late. I am robbed of this so coveted chance. I could have lost. I am robbed means lost. I could have lost this so coveted. So coveted means much liked, much desired chance, this moment. Now, what is King Henry's much desired moment? Killing Norfolk. You see, this is Henry's real nature. Henry has no mercy, sympathy, or pity for enemies. Enemies. But speedy, speedy. He means you. Speed, speed, quick. Why do you take so much time? Kill him, go. He orders Chancellor. Let others do the happy office. Underline happy office. Underline happy office. What is happy office? Killing Norfolk, like Sweet Tower. Everyone must do this duty. Office means duty. Happy duty. What is this happy duty? Killing Norfolk. Since it before, it is denied to me, lost to me. I put my great seal in commission. I put my great seal in commission. Commission means in giving permission. I put my great seal in giving permission. Choose thou the lords. Now king further orders. Choose. Choose means select. Select the lords. Lords mean other officers. that shall compose it. Who will write this letter? Compose means write. Compost. Compost. Compose it. Get you to your work. Go to your work. Go to your work. He orders. Now king wants to kill Norfolk as soon as possible without any delay. Because he wants to kill this man before his death. This is not humanity. This is inhuman nature. Cannibalism. What is cannibalism? Killing and eating other people. Now Henry is a cannibal in another way. He does not eat human flesh, but he kills people. Speedy man, before the sun shall rise and set again, within a day, sun shall rise and set again means within a day. Within one day, underline, bring me his head. Cut his head, bring it to me on a tray. Bring me the head of Norfolk. You see, he cannot be a man. King Henry cannot be a man. Now he wants to see his enemy's head on a silver tray. On a silver tray. Now, Chancellor is frightened. According to the king's command, my lord, I will do it. So shall it be. It shall be done. Will please your majesty, please my lord, to order, will you please order that the seal be now restored to me, great seal to be given to me. Restored means given to me. My lord, give the order for the great seal to be given to me. I want it to sign the letter so that I may continue, forth upon means go on the business. What is the business? Business is not selling some goods or buying some goods, selling or buying. What is this business? This is the business of killing a man. The business of killing a man. This is Henry's true nature. Henry is an evil person. This evil person makes other people also evil. The seal? King questions. Who keepeth the seal but thou? You have the seal. I don't have it. You keep the seal. Please your majesty, my lord, you did take it from me 2 days. You took it from me. Did take means took. You took it from me 3 days ago. King cannot remember because he is very old. His RAM is very weak now. What is RAM? RAM in the computer. When the RAM goes bad, computer forgets everything. RAM, random access memory. Now King's RAM is gone. It's faulty. He cannot remember what he did or told or nothing in his mind. Right? saying it should no more do its office. You said the Great Seal has no more office until your own hand should use it upon the Duke of Norfolk's warrant. Until you use the seal on the letter, death warrant. What is this warrant? Death warrant. Marana warantu. Until you wanted to sign the death warrant of Norfolk, you took it from me, my lord. Right? You took it from me, my lord. Now, question of the seal. Where is it? The king cannot remember. Chancellor also does not have it. Chancellor also does not have it. Why? In sooth, really, I did. I took it from you. Now I remember. I have very slight memory. I do remember it. What did I with it? Now he tries to remember. What did I do with it? I am very feeble, very weak. So often, these days, doth my memory play the traitor? Doth my memory plays treacherous word? My memory, I told you RAM is faulty. Now King himself says, I don't have a good memory these days. That is the idea of doth my memory play the traitor. Play the traitor means cheats. My memory cheats me these days. I cannot remember anything. It is strange, wonderful, wonderful how I forget this. Right? The king dropped into inarticulate mumblings. What is inarticulate mumblings? Ununderstandable words. Some meaningless words. Inarticulate mumbling. Shaking his grey head weakly from time to time. Gropingly trying. Disappointedly. Gropingly means disappointedly trying to recollect, remember what he had done with the seal, what he did with the seal. Nothing comes to his head. At last, my lord Hertford ventured. Hertford meantime ventured. Ventured means took the challenge. Took the challenge. Abhyogya Bharagat. And knelt before the king to offer information, to tell something about the Great Seal. What does Hertford know? Not much. Sire. Go to next page. Sire. Sire means sir. Now there is no E, therefore you sound it as sir. If there is E, it is sire. Sire, same meaning, sir and sire. If that I may be so bold, if I am correct, here be several. There are several people who remember with me. They also remember with me. You gave the Great Seal into the hands of His Highness, the Prince of Wales. My Lord, you gave the Great Seal to the Prince of Wales until this day. Now Hartford knows where the seal is. It is with the Prince of Wales. But the problem is the true Prince of Wales is not in the palace. Now there is a fake Prince of Wales. Tom. බොරුවෙකෙක් ඉන්නේ. ඇත්ත නායකයා නෑ දැන් බොරු නායකයෙක් ඉන්නේ. මඤ්ඤම් කෙලින්. ඒ වගේ. Tom does not know anything. He has no idea about the Great Seal. True, most true. Really, I remember now. Interrupted the king. Fetch it. Fetch it means bring it. Fetch. Fetch means bring or take. Take it. Go. Time flies. Time flies quickly. Go, 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 bring it. Hartford flew to Tom. Hartford quickly went to Tom. Quickly returned. Get ready, waking up over. Returned the king before very long, troubled and empty-handed. Empty-handed. Not with the Great Seal. Tom does not know. Then Hartford says, it grieved me. I am very sorry, my lord, the king. I am very sorry, lord, to bear so heavy, to have so heavy, unwholesome tidings. What are these unwholesome tidings? Unhappy situations. Unhappy things. I am very sorry, my lord. You have so many unhappy things, unwholesome things these days, tidings. But it is the will of God. That is God's will. That the princess affliction means that sickness. Princess affliction abideth still, is with him still. Abideth, remain. And he cannot recall to mind, he cannot remember. Recall to mind means remember. Prince means Tom. Recall to mind that he received the seal. The Prince of Wales does not know anything about the Great Seal, my lord. He is still mad. So I came quickly to report, thinking it were waste of precious time. It is wasting of valuable time. Therefore I returned to tell you, my lord. But a little worth withal. But there is some thing to do. That what is that? Any should attempt to search. If we try to look for array of chambers. Array of chambers means cupboards, almirahs. Right? Chambers and salons. Chambers means drawers, cupboards. If we check the cupboards of the prince, we can find out it. Now Hartford suggests a good solution, but the king does not agree. King says, a groan from the king, groan, painful voice from the king interrupted my lord at this point, interrupted Hartford at this moment. After a little while, His Majesty said, King said, with a deep sadness in his tone, with a deep sadness, deep sorrow. Now King says, trouble him no more, poor child. Don't trouble my poor prince. Don't trouble my poor prince. The hand of God, God's hand, light is, light means is, heavy upon him, too much on this boy. My heart goes out in loving compassion for him. In loving compassion. I am worried about my boy. I am worried about my boy's sickness. My heart is filled with compassion. Compassion means sympathy for him. And sorrow, because I may not bear his burden. I cannot have his burden, his pain as a father. Now, as a father, King Henry is a good person, but as a ruler, he is very wicked. On all trouble-weighted shoulders. My shoulders are also full of troubles, my dear. So bring him peace. I cannot bring him any peace because my shoulders are also trouble-weighted. Trouble-weighted means full of problems. He closed his eyes. Now the king goes to sleep. Fell mumbly speaking. He fell onto bed. Presently he was silent. Now he is sleeping. Now Chancellor is still waiting because Chancellor needs the Great Seal. Without the Great Seal, he cannot kill Norfolk. After a time, he opened his eyes. King opened his eyes, gazed vacantly. Gaze means look emptily around here and there until his glance, his look rested upon, fell on the kneeling Lord Chancellor. Now Chancellor is still there, kneeling. Right? Instantly, suddenly, his face flushed with wrath. His face flushed, became red with wrath. Amadi, go to page 51. 51. What? Thou here yet? You are still here? King is very angry. Why are you waiting here? By the glory of God. And thou gettest not about the traitor's business? Do you not get to traitor's business? Why don't you go to traitor's business? Underline traitor's business. What is the traitor's business? Killing Norfolk. ඒක රජතුමාට business එක. Killing Norfolk. Thy mitre, if you do not do this business, your mitre means crown in the, or headdress in the chancellor's head, shall have a holiday tomorrow. What is the idea, implied idea? You will have no head tomorrow. You will have no head tomorrow. Your headdress, your mitre will have a holiday. You see indirect meaning, death, killing. I will kill you. That is a direct idea. I will kill you if you do not do this job quickly. The trembling chancellor answered. Now chancellor is trembling with fear. He will lose his life now. Now he, in a shaky voice, trembling voice, he says, Good your majesty, my lord, I cry your mercy. Please show me your mercy. I but waited for the seal. I waited here for the great seal. Man, a man has lost thy wits. Are you mad? Has lost thy wits means that. Are you mad, man? The small seal. Use the small seal, which aforetime, before time, I used, want means, I used to take with me abroad. I used to take abroad. Abroad means when going to foreign countries. When I visited foreign countries, I took the small seal. Use it. It is in my treasury. Treasury means safe, in my locket. Take it. And since the great seal hath flown away, since the great seal is missing, shall not it suffice? Is it not enough? Has lost thy wits? Have you lost your wits? Are you mad? Begone. Run away. Do appear and everything. Begone. Haki, listen. Come no more. Don't come again till thou bring his head. Until you bring his head, don't come again. Don't come here without his head. The poor chancellor was not long in removing himself from this dangerous vicinity. Poor chancellor ran away without waiting in that dangerous place. Vicinity means place. Without waiting in that dangerous place, he ran away quickly. Nor did the commission, that parliament, they did not waste time in giving royal assent, giving royal agreement. Assent means agreement. To the work of the slavish parliament. They gave the agreement to the parliament and appointing the morrow. Tomorrow is the day to beheading. Beheading means cutting head. Cutting head of the premier peer, great nobleman of England. Premier means great. The luckless Duke of Norfolk. Unlucky Duke of Norfolk. Finally, everything is ready to kill this man. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day. This is how Henry takes revenge from his enemies. Henry has no sympathy. It's a very revengeful, hateful, jealous king. Wicked king. Right. Okay. Now write down the notes. Write down chapter 8, the question of the seal. The question of the seal. Write down. Yes. The chapter 8, the chapter 8, the chapter 8 mainly deals with the chapter 8 mainly deals with the missing great seal, the missing great seal, the missing great seal, the missing great seal, but it also depicts King Henry's, it also depicts King Henry's murderous, murderous, murderous character too. Murderous character too. Murderous character too. Next paragraph. When the true prince, when the true prince leaves the palace, leaves the palace, he hides the great seal, he hides the great seal for its protection, for its protection, and now, and now, when the seal is needed, when the seal is needed, no one can find it, no one can find it, no one could find it, also possible, no one could find it. Hartford questions Tom. Next paragraph, next sentence. Hartford questions Tom. Hartford questions Tom about the Great Seal. But he has no idea. He has no idea of it. Idea of it. Next paragraph. The Great Seal is needed. The Great Seal is needed the Great Seal is needed to approve, APPROV, to approve Norfolk's, in capital, NOR, NOR, FOLK, Norfolk's death warrant. Norfolk's death warrants. Norfolk's death warrant. Norfolk's death warrant. WARRANT. Norfolk's death warrant. Death warrant. Right? The Lord Chancellor announces the king. The Lord Chancellor announces the king about the parliament decision about the parliament decision PARLIAMENT about the parliament's decision in killing Norfolk. King Henry's wicked and evil character is well manifest when he hears the news of Norfolk's death. Norfolk's death. Norfolk's death. Full stop. His face is lighted with please quote from the book, first page, 48, last part. A fierce joy, a fierce, FIERCE, a fierce joy, lighted with a fierce joy. fierce joy. King's evil satisfaction. King's evil satisfaction. King's evil satisfaction. And 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 his thirst for human blood. His thirst for human blood. His thirst for human blood are well manifest, are well implied, are well implied are well implied in the following words. In the following words. Please go to page 49. Alack, how I have longed for this sweet hour, and lo, too late it cometh. And I am robbed of this so coveted chance. And I am robbed of this so coveted chance. Please quote those words. Go on writing. Go on writing. The king further orders. The king further orders the chancellor not to waste time, not to waste time in killing Norfolk, in killing Norfolk, because the king himself knows that, because king himself knows that his death is also, his death is also, his death is also on the way, and on the way, and he must kill his enemy. He must kill his enemy before his end. End. Before his end. Before his end. Therefore, Henry orders the chancellor, commands the chancellor to bring him Norfolk's head, Norfolk's head. Norfolk's head. Within a day. Within a day. Norfolk's head within a day. Please quote. Speed ye man, page 49, in the same paragraph. Speed ye man, before the sun shall rise and set again. Bring me his head, that I may see it. Go on writing. King Henry. King Henry wants Norfolk's head. King Henry wants Norfolk's head. To satisfy his evil desire. To satisfy his evil desire. Evil desire. As a man who expects death. As a man who expects death. Expects death. He has not a bit of sympathy and humanity. And humanity. Right. Humanity. Then let's go to chapter 9, the river pageant. Right. River pageant. This is very short chapter. There is not much action. Only some description. No questions will come out of this chapter. Right. No question. Well, there are many other important chapters in this novel. But we must know what is happening there. Make us වෙන දේ අපි දැනගන්න. Right. Now, have we begun answering context questions from this novel? Before doing this chapter, I want to know it. Context questions from the novel. Have we started? Yes or no? Not yet. Have you got an extra CR book with you now? Can you have an extra book with you now, some considerable size? Page 80, something like that. Right? Okay. Then when you come next week, bring a CR book. to discuss context from this novel. Because at the examination, there is a novel context. Novel context. 10 marks. 10 marks. We have to discuss some contest questions from this novel too. Because in the paper it is tested. 10 marks. වැඩිපුරම ලකුණු හම් වෙන context question එක තමයි novel එකෙන් එන්නේ. අනිත් poems වලින් එනේවට ලකුණු 5යි, but for this you get 10. Right. Then we'll discuss it next week if you have no books, but specially prepare a book for this. Now මේකට පොතක් හදන්න and send me a copy of it through WhatsApp. කවරයක් දාලා ලස්සනට novel context book කියලා දාලා දන්නේ නැද්ද? පොඩි හැඩ වැඩ පාරක් දාලා ලස්සනට පොත හදාගන්න. ඉතින් නිකන් මට පොත් දාන්න දෙන්න එපා. ඔයාලට පොත මට නෙමෙයි. විභාගය ලියන්නේ ඔයාලනේ මන් නෙමෙයි. right. පොත හදාගෙන පිළිවෙලට තියාගන්න. විභාගෙත් පාස් වෙයි එතකොට. නැත්තම් අනිත් ඒවාත් එහෙම තමයි. පොත හරියට නැත්තම් අනිත් ඒවාත් එහෙම තමයි. Right. Now the river pageant. Chapter 9. It's a descriptive paragraph. Write down descriptive paragraph or chapter. Descriptive narrative. Writer goes on describing things. There is no action. No characters are in action. Charita mege action ne. Charita action ne. Only description. Mark Twain is very talented in describing things. Right. Therefore, we need not go in depth. I will read few parts from this. What is most important? If you want to know much about this, please read it yourself along with the Sinhala version. Sinhala translation එක තියෙනවා මේකේ. පොත ඇති අරගෙන කියව ගන්න. The river pageant. Pageant means procession. Like Dalada Perera. Procession. Very colorful. Now even Dalada Perera is very colorful. Very beautiful. Well arranged. Very dramatic. Dalada Perera is dramatic. Now this river pageant is very special because this is not done on the road. It is in the river. River Thames. Using the boats, canoes, barges. Boat tooling තමයි පෙරහැර යන්නේ. River pageant. Canoes or barges. They are nicely decorated for this event. Boats, nicely decorated, colorfully lighted with lanterns, lamps. Those days they did not have electricity. Therefore, they used oil lamps. They had some way to color them because they have colored glasses. Colored glasses තිබුණා ඒ කාලේ. ඔය 15th century වෙනකොට people had invented glass. විදුරු හොයාගෙන තිබුණා. Glass. Right. At 9 in the evening. Now this river pageant, this procession or perahera procession takes place at night. At night. Then only you can see true beauties. During the daytime, these marches, these pageants are not very beautiful. At night, they are very colorful with various types of decorations, colored lanterns, lamps, bulbs, everything. The river front, the river beach front means of the palace, before the palace was blazing with light, blazing, shining with light. This is mere exaggeration. There were no such powerful lights during that time. ඔය කියන තරම් blazing lights තිබුණේ නැහැ ඒ කාලේ. මේවා exaggeration. ගණන් ගන්න එපා එන්න. Blazing light. The river itself, even the river, as far as the eye could reach cityward, as far as you can see. That is the idea. As far as you can see towards the city, the river was so thickly covered. The river was full of watermen's boats. Boats. Watermen's boats means boats. Now river is full of, the river Thames is full of watermen's boats. With pleasure barges. They are happy barges. Barges is not really a boat, not really a canoe. It is some sort of flat boat. Barge එකක් කියන්නේ. Flat එක. Not a boat. Now these barges are nicely decorated. Barges. All fringe with. All fringe means arranged or decorated with colored lanterns. Now colored lanterns are hanging from the fringes. Fringe means edge. Edge of the barges as well as the boats. Colored lanterns. Oil lamps. මේ oil lamps. මේ ඉන්ධන දල පත්තු කරන මේ lamp. Oil lamps. And gently agitated by the waves. Now these oil lamps are agitated. Agitated means moved by the waves. Waves of the Thames. Now you can imagine the visual picture. Boats are moving in the waves. If you ever happen to see a boat in the water, බෝට්ටුවක් වතුර තියෙන දැක්කොත් විතරයි මේක මතක් වෙන්නේ. නැතුව බෝට්ටුවක් පාරේ තිබ්බට මේක මතක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Waves that it resembled the river, look like, underline a long simile, look like, resembled a glowing and limitless garden of flowers. Mark Twain exaggerates that the river is like a garden of flowers, limitless, no limit. No limit. You can go to no limit and buy as many clothes as possible because there is no limit. But the problem is money is limited. Clothes are no limit, but money is limited. That is the problem. Now no limit. These flowers have no limit. Limitless garden of flowers. That is the simile. Flower garden. The river is like a flower garden. There is no ending. Stirred, moved to soft motions by summer winds. Now summer winds softly blows through the river. Boats are also moving gracefully. Imagine this picture. If you ever happen to be in a beach or harbor, you can hear the noise, see the scene. The grand terrace of stone steps leading down to the water. What is this? The great terrace of stone steps from the palace to the river. Palace to the river, down to the water. Water means here river, spacious enough, big enough. Spacious means big enough to mass the army of. To mass the army. What is the meaning of mass? M-A-S-S. Yes. Mass means a collection. Mass means collection. Or mass means collect. Collect. Right? Now the poet says, the river terrace or the stone steps, the stone steps, and that place is full of soldiers, army of German principality. German principality is an army, right? Army of German principality upon. It was a picture to see, nice to see, with its ranks of royal halberdiers. There are royal halberdiers. Halberdiers is also a weapon. Soldiers with halberd. Halberd is a weapon. What kind of weapon? It's like an axe. Halberd. Halberd. Something like lovebird. I will show you picture of halberd. බලමු මොකද්ද මේ halberd කියන්නේ. Halberd. Right? It's a very dangerous weapon of that time. Halberd. Dangerous weapon. Right. Now I'll share the pictures. You can see it. Halberd. Right. Now I think you can see. Now these are the halberds. Halberds used that time. Halberd pictures. Now there are halberdiers. Halberdier is the man. Halberdier is the man or soldier who has halberd. Now you have some idea of that weapon. In polished armor, polished army uniform or armor. Armor means a steel cloth. A steel cloth. යකඩ ඇඳුම. රෙදි නෙමෙයි යකඩේ. ඒක තමයි ආම කියන්නේ. Polished armor. Its troops of brilliantly. Its troops. Group. Troops means brilliantly costumed, colorfully dressed servitors, helpers, servants, flitting up and down, going here and there. Flitting up and down means going here and there, to and fro here and there, in hurry of preparation. Now servants are going here and there, preparing everything for this royal occasion to begin the river pageant. Now Tommy is going to be the guest of honor, chief guest in this river pageant. Presently a command was given. Now there's a command. Now it is the time to begin the pageant. And immediately all living creatures vanished. All living creatures. It means people. All people disappeared from the steps, from the terrace. Now the air was heavy with the hush. Environment. Air means environment was heavy, filled with hush. Hush. Silence. Hush means silence. Of suspense. Silence of expectation. Something may happen now. Expectancy. Hopefulness. Expectancy means hopefulness. Suspense means curiosity. What may happen next? As far as one's vision could carry, as far as one can see, as far as you can see. නෙත ගැටෙන මානය තෙක්. මට එච්චර සිංහල බෑ. As far as one could carry, vision could carry, he might see, that person can see myriads of people, many thousands of people. Myriad means so many. So many people in the boats rise up. Now they get up. They get up in their boats. Shade their eyes. This is the shade their eyes. Like this. Shade their eyes from the glare of the lanterns, because lanterns are glaring, very bright lanterns are there. Mere exaggeration. Flashlight එච්චර glare එකක් දෙන්න. Exaggeration. Glare of lanterns and torches. There are torches also. Not rechargeable torches. Oil chargeable torch. Oil chargeable torches. Oil වලින් තමයි charge වෙන්නේ. එහෙම හදාගන්න. Gaze towards the palace. Look towards the palace. Right? Now they are looking at the palace for the chief guest. Who is the chief guest? Our Tom Canty. Tom Canty. I will skip that part. Then I will go to the place where Tom appears. Tom එනතැනට යනවා. Page 54, second paragraph. Now Tom appears. Now Tom is not a beggar boy. He's very proud. A happy prince. Happy prince. Very proud. There was a flourish of trumpets within. Trumpet sounds. Papar papar prang. Trumpets එහෙමනේ ගන්න. Papar papar prang. flourish of trumpets within. The prince's uncle, it means Hertford. He is the future Duke of Somerset. He is going to be a Duke promotion. Now he is an Earl. In no time, he will be promoted to Duke. Emerged from the gateway, came out of the gate, arrayed in a doublet of black of gold, cloth of gold, black cloth of gold. Now Hertford is also nicely dressed. Black cloth with decorations from gold, and a cloak of crimson satin. He is wearing a red cloth overall, flowered with gold. There are golden flowers, rebanded with nets of silver, again rebanded, decorated with silver nets. He turned, Hertford turned, doffed his plumed cap. Doff means removed. His plumed cap is beautifully plumed, feathered cap. Now cap has some beautiful feathers. Bent his body in low reverence. He bent in low reverence, in respecting. He is respecting the king, that pauper. Tomට hina යන්නත් ඇති අනිත් පැත්තෙන්. And began to step backward. Now he coming backwards, not forward, because he must not turn his back to king. Therefore he walks backward. Tom is on the way. Right? Bowing each step, bending his head with each step. A prolonged trumpet, prolonged, continuous, non-stop. Trumpet blast followed. Trumpet sound came. And a proclamation, announcement too. Wherefore the high and mighty, the Lord Edward, Prince of Wales. That is Tom. Lord Edward, the Prince of Wales. But there is no Edward. There is Tom Canty. But they do not know it. High aloft on the palace walls, a long line of red tongues of flames. Tongues of flames. What is this? Gun firing. When the gun is fired, red flame comes out of the gun like a tongue. The writer says that is the image here. Cannon, big cannon, කාලතුවක්. ඒ කාලේ තිබුණා. ඒ කාලේ මිනිස්සු කාලතුවක් වුණා තමයි දඩේ මේ ගියේ. කාලතුවක කොච්චරක් විතරයිද? දැකලා ඉතින් කාලතුවක්. Tongues of flame leap, jump from with thunder crash, with loud noise. The massed world, human world, mass world means, on the river burst into mighty roar, burst into, shouted in a mighty roar, great voice. They shouted, and Tom Canty, to welcome Tom Canty into mighty roar of welcome, and Tom Canty, the cause and hero of it all. Tom is the hero. He stepped into view. Now Tom appears. slightly bowed his princely head, respecting people. Right? Now he is the hero of the river pageant. He was magnificently habited. Magnificently means beautifully, splendidly. Habited means dressed. Tom is also beautifully dressed. Hmm. Now he has no ragged clothes. Hmm. He has no ragged clothes. හරියට නිකන් අර ගමේ වේලි වේලි හිටපු එකේ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට ඇරියා වගේ. Habited in a doublet of white satin. Doublet means overall coat made of white satin. Front piece of purple cloth tissue. In the front there is a very transparent, very soft purple cloth. And this cloth is powdered with diamonds, decorated with the diamond powder. Not Peaso baby Jeremy powder. Diamond powder, shining, sparkling like stars, little stars in Tom's body. Whenever Tom turns here and there, he is sparkling like a god. Diamonds edged with ermine. Now, this cloth has ermine, fur edge. Fur. You know fur? Fur is done. Over this, he had another mantle, soft cloth of white cloth of gold. White cloth decorated with gold. මේක හොයාගත්තා නම් රටට ඩොලර් හොයාගන්න තිබ්බ ලේසි ක්‍රමයක්. මේ ඇඳුම ගෙනාව. Poured, pounced, embossed, decorated with triple feather crest. Feather crest means feathers, beautiful feathers. Lined with blue satin. There is a line of blue satin. Set with pearls. Now the satin is decorated with pearls. You know pearl? A beautiful gem from the sea. Pearl of the Indian Ocean. කියලා ඉස්සර රටක් තිබුණා. මේ Indian Ocean එකේ තමයි තිබිලා තියෙන්නේ. Pearl of the Indian Ocean එකට කිව්වේ. මේක දැන් නෑ මං හිතන්නේ. ඉස්සර තිබුණා කියලා ඉතිහාස පොත්වල තියෙනවා. Pearls, precious stones, gems, precious stones, and fastened with, locked with class of brilliants. Class means lock. Now this dress, it has buttons. Brilliant makes of shining buttons. About his neck, from the neck, was hanging the Order of the Garter. Order of the Garter means a heroic medal. This is true princess cloth. They are borrowed clothes. Tom does not have such clothes. Order of the Garter, heroic medal, and several princely foreign orders. There were some foreign orders. Orders means decorations. Honors. And whatever, whenever, wherever light fell upon him, when light falls upon Tom, he is shining. His jewels responded with a blinding flash, blinding, great brightness. Blinding flash means very bright, shining. Oh, Tom Canty, write comments. Oh, Toma, born in a hovel, born in a small house. bred in the gutters of London, brought up in the ditches of London. Gutters means ditch. Familiar with rags, who dressed with rags, dirt and misery, dirty. This dirty boy, miserable boy. What a spectacle in this is this. What a beautiful man you are today. Spectacle means a beautiful scene. Yes. Tom is very beautiful today. Okay, write down the river pageant. Comment. The chapter The River Pageant. The chapter The River Pageant. The chapter The River Pageant is a descriptive narrative. Is a descriptive narrative about a grand traditional event. A grand traditional event a grand traditional event of the royal palace. Of the royal palace. It is a pageant. It is a pageant on River Thames. It is a pageant on River Thames. River Thames. Tom is to take part. Tom is to take part. Tom is to take part in this pageant as the chief guest. Go on writing. The whole river is filled with colorfully decorated and lighted boats, which are also full of people. And there is a special barge, B-A-R-G-E. There is a special barge. There is a special barge prepared. There is a special barge prepared for Tom. For Tom. He takes part in the pageant. He takes part in the pageant in a beautiful costume. In a beautiful costume that belongs to the true prince, that belongs to the true prince. That belongs to the true prince. Right, that's enough. Then we have the chapter 10, the prince in the toils. Toils, not toilet, toils. What do you mean by toils? Difficulties. Remember, note it down. Now, it's a long chapter. Long chapter. You can see the true prince experiences all nasty things outside the palace. Now he is dressed in beggar's cloth, but his heart is still princely. He speaks in a prince's language. His behavior is princely, but his clothing brings him much trouble. That is toils. Now people treat the prince as a mad prince, mad prince. They begin to harass him, torture him physically and mentally. Finally, John Canty finds him. John Canty thinks the prince is Tom Canty and takes him home. Now the prince experiences true nature of Tom's house. It is not really a house. It is an animal den. What is animal den? Where animals live. Dirty, smelly house. Even the people, Tom's mother, two sisters, granddam, even John Canty, they are also ugly, smelly creatures. They are very dirty. Now, this is the world the prince expected. මේක තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වුණු ලෝකේ. Irony. He expected to enjoy happiness at Oval Court, but what does he find now? Ugliness, squalidness, bitterness, misery. That is what he finds. Right? In Tom's house, Princess experiences John Canty's wicked nature, Grandam's wicked nature. Grandam's wicked nature. But however, at the end, the prince is able to escape from John Canty. That is what happens in this chapter. Prince escapes from John Canty. Because Prince does not like this man. He is not really a man, he is a beast. Right. That is what we have in this chapter. We'll discuss it next week. Bring that book to discuss the context questions. Right. Tomorrow, the bear drama class you have, please join it. Okay. Goodbye and good night to all of you. Have sweet dreams.